Hello, Mr. President. How's the golf swing? Sir, you know I'm retired. Well, who the hell plans a field trip to a place like that? Alright. I'm in. And sir, I'm gonna need the biggest fucking gun you've got.
I like how we all just justified that fucking meme I made where we all are headbanging during the fucking intro of our show.
Every time.
What's up, guys? So, that was the appropriate amount of headbanging to start off the show. And how's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing good.
Yeah,
doing good.
Ready to talk about some B action movies?
I think we are. We're back on our 2-week span.
Oh yes.
So now we get a little bit of a break in between. So now we gotta remember how to do this shit. Is what it's coming down to.
There's no cause.
Oh, if only, right? We got to come up with another one.
Yeah, it's me doing it.
I'm just gonna have Dustin doing it. I should still clip that
forever, never.
Oh God! So much fun.
Tonight we are talking about a very special movie that I may have picked. I don't know. It looked good and it looked interesting. No, I didn't hate it, but we're going to talk about 1994's Oblivion. So,
wait a minute. I watched the fucking Tom Cruise one.
Oh, you watched live action WALL-E?
Then,
because that's what Oblivion is. Watch that movie again and tell me that's not live action WALL-E. Other than the cool shit that happens at the end, it's Tom Cruise's WALL-E in that fucking
he just walks up and he goes WALL-E.
That's hilarious. But so with this film, I mean, I didn't have any history with it. This was a first watch for me. It was something with me, and I watched the trailer and I was like, this kind of looks like something I would like. We've got stop motion, claymation, got a Western sci-fi feel. Those are all kind of my jam. And there was a ton of actors in this that we know. Some are big, some are small, but we know them. We know their faces, we know their styles. And it was just every time I saw somebody, I was like, I know that guy. Oh, I know that lady.
I will say that while this maybe wasn't like Mickey going, hey, we should cover this. It was Mickey went, this is cool. He had a pick coming up because we're now taking turns. And we're like, well, let's just do Oblivion. He goes, okay, cool. Let's do Oblivion. It looks awesome. So while it's Mickey's pick, I'm not going to put all the blame on Mickey for this one.
No, I think how it went down is Mickey was choosing between two movies, and one of them was Oblivion. I don't remember what the other one was, but he was going back and forth, and he's like, dude, and then Charlie's like, yeah, Oblivion's a Western with aliens, and Mickey's like, all right, that's it. I'm sold.
Yeah.
The claymation scorpions were the kicker. I was like, all right,
tiny
I'm
little
in.
bit you see in the trailer is awesome. But Dawson, you got any history with this movie Oblivion?
I don't. I have a really good history with Full Moon, but I did not. I've never seen this movie. It was a movie. I ain't mad at it. It
was kind of a movie, sure.
It's kind of, yeah. But no, like Mickey said, it's fucking I don't say star-studded. The cast is stacked. I even messaged you guys last night as soon as I started watching it. I'm like, is this, because I go into these blind, I'm like, is that Andrew Devoff as this fucking lizard man?
Yep.
And man, I was hooked since then. They're like, when he's one of the very first people you see, and
And a main character too, so it's always awesome to see Divoff getting some love outside of like the
Wishmaster, yeah.
franchise. Even though I'm pretty sure he's wearing the Wishmaster stone on his eye the entire movie.
I didn't even think about that.
Tell me that's not what that was.
That's before he squishes Ted Raimi.
Yeah, right. When did the first Wishmaster come out? You go ahead and talk. I'm going to look it up. 97. So they went, hey, eyeball, do you still have that prop? We're going to turn you into a djinn that comes out of the eyeball. Does that sound cool, Andrew? And he's like, I'm in. I'm totally in.
He went, yes.
Yes. Dude, he gets into it. I love it.
Charlie, do you have a trailer ready for this movie, man?
I have a trailer, and I don't, like you guys, I don't have a huge history with this. I knew about this movie. I had flashes of, like, I remembered Red Eye. I remembered small things about it. But when I watched it last night, I'm like, yeah, nothing upstairs. So either I saw like clips from other things and it, it reminded me of it, but I'm watching this movie going, I've never seen this. And I'm like, Dustin, I love Full Moon. And this totally under the radar for me. So not bad, but I do have a trailer. I like this one too. Like, for the movie it is, this trailer's pretty awesome. So let's hit that and we'll get back into it.
In the outlands of space. There's a wild new frontier.
You got a problem, Red Eye?
Yeah, I got a problem. Where the good guys are only human.
You get out of town, or I'll kill you. You ain't gonna kill nobody.
And the bad guys are not.
We're gonna show the good people of Oblivion the great advantages to a town run by Red Eye.
Where the liquor's hard.
I want booze.
And the women are wild.
Delicious.
And the natives are on the warpath. Because in this town, it's not cowboys and Indians.
Not so fast, Pocahontas.
It's cowboys and aliens.
We're getting a posse together. Who's with me? My family's spirits cry out to be avenged. I love the way this guy talks. Is that a fact? Definitely.
Oblivion. It's high noon in outer space.
Do you think the people that
if you can't tell by the trailer, there's going to be a few negative stereotypes.
Yeah. I'm not condoning what the movie says, but yeah.
I mean, they say natives. I'm like, okay, there's a lot worse things they could have said in this movie.
Dude, she straight up calls him Pocahontas.
That was funny though. Okay, that's still kind of funny.
All right. But Mickey's cleaning himself up, man, because I feel like we had another visit from Peter Cullen.
I think that was LaFontaine, actually.
Oh, I'm just saying, I feel like it's what it was like. So Mickey's over there just wiping himself up.
No, it's a good one. Although I do say, I kind of like the Cowboys and Aliens movie that came out way later in the 2000s.
With Daniel Craig.
And Harrison Ford.
Yes.
And the little kid that played Ong in a movie that Mickey, I guess, can never escape, which is 2010's The Last Airbender.
Wow. What a turn. What a twist.
That's
the only other movie that kid was in, and then he quit acting. Altogether.
Like Cowboys and Aliens bombed, okay? Like, it was fun. Fun fact, that's the first theater movie I took my son to when he was finally old enough. And I was like, yeah, let's go watch Cowboys and Aliens. This has to be awesome. I enjoyed it, but apparently no one else did.
Look at my wife smacking me with.
Jesus, dude.
It's a stress thing. It's
Oh, is it really a stress thing?
God, what the fuck?
Oh.
You just got teabagged, sir.
That's what I'm saying. Mushroom stamped. But no, I dug the alien designs in Cowboys versus Aliens. They're like, they look like sea turtles. I like that a lot.
Yeah. There's a lot that I like about this. Honestly, there's a lot I like about this movie too, with Oblivion. It's just, I don't think they knew what they wanted to make, and they made everything. This is straight up like an old school Western in a sci-fi setting that someone literally was watching Blazing Saddles as they were writing it. And then none of the script made sense, so they let the cast say whatever the fuck they wanted, because that's all George Takei. Yes, Sulu in this movie does nothing but Star Trek puns this entire movie. And it's one of the few trivia things I found was they just let him go. And that's what he did. He did Star Trek puns.
They should not have let him do that. That was a terrible idea, because it's just like ham-fisted too, like overacting. Just, this is like a cartoon version of yourself here, man.
Live action cartoon. Like, I could have seen this as a Saturday morning animated show, gone more into the Looney Tune aspect of it, because this movie's Looney Tunes. Okay, like I would have loved to have been on this set though, because I think everyone was having a fucking blast.
I'm sure they were. And it makes a lot of sense, because when I was looking it up, it's written by
Peter David.
Is it Peter David? Yeah. The Marvel Comics writer. So I was like, I'm just watching a comic book being acted out live on screen. That's all this is.
Because Andrew DeVoff's like Red Eye, he feels like a comic book character, like he has like that like that Michael Chiklis feel. When Michael Chiklis was the Thing, it just felt like a comic book brought to life. I guess that makes sense. For me, man, I wish there was a little more full moon in this. Like we didn't really get that full moon feel until the end.
That's when that kicks in. I think it's because it's PG-13, and full moon doesn't translate well to a PG-13 unless you're going to do something like Robot Jocks, which is not even a little bit of horror or gore or anything. But this movie's got gore in it. This movie's got sexual scenarios, overtones, and there's language in this. Again, I don't think they knew what they were actually making. And this is written by Charles Band. I mean, it's not like it's not like Full Moon picked this up and distributed it. This is a Charles Band creation. And I'm just like, dude, you've done so much better coherently and still silly. I mean, we've all seen Arena. I mean, that's kind of, I got Western Arena vibes watching it, especially with like the stop motion claymation going on with the creatures and just the way they were all overacting with, like Red Eye's kind of really the only alien that's in this aside from the monsters. And I wish there was a few more people done. And I don't really count Meg Foster, although fucking love Meg Foster.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the fembot that's in this. That's that's like
Meg Foster. That's
okay. Yeah, the futuristic.
Yeah, that is.
Then there's the cat lady.
Oh, Julie Newmar. That's Catwoman, man. And I was
is
like,
that?
So I literally posted like they went and just asked her to be Catwoman in this movie, and I was like, "Are you serious right now?" I was
enthralled with Lash, dude. When they're fucking chaps on.
Oh yeah, definitely. Way
better. One of the other movies she's in, I told Jackie the other night.
I'm about to say, like when I seen her whip around and she had a big reveal. Yeah. I was like, I looked at the screen, I was like, and you will die.
Well, there's
She's
that.
Fucking Sindel in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, man. And I'm like, okay, just give her the fucking white streaks in her hair, man, and I'm down.
It works.
It works.
She's also one of the sirens in Oh Brother Where Art Thou when they run down to the river with the girls.
Yes, right.
Because I kept going like,
I thought you was a code.
Pull the car over! Pull it over!
I love Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
I can watch that movie
I do too.
Anytime. Anytime. That is my drop what I'm doing and watch Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
Dude, but I messaged you guys this last night and we have Lurch. What's his name? Carol
Gaunt. Oh, yeah, the name his
Gaunt,
actor.
But he's like, I guess he's like the symbolism of death in the town, dude. And I dug that shit. Because this movie does a cool thing where like him, there's the grunt with the silver teeth. That's like he's in the Flintstones. He's in Rob Zombie movies. People who typically don't have speaking roles in movies have, in this movie, have a huge. They have dialogue everywhere, man. But man, when fucking Gaunt walked into the saloon, and the sheriff or the marshal's like, you know why people don't like you coming around? Because you scared the shit out of people, dude. Dude, when he looks at him, he goes, "I'm not the cause," or he goes, the marshal's like, "I mean, when you show up, people die." And Gaunt goes, "I'm not the cause in death, Marshal. I simply have a knack of being at the right place at the right time." That's some of the coldest fucking shit I've ever heard. That's one of the best one-liners we've covered in this show so far.
I mean, yeah.
It is pretty good. And it's crazy to see like Lurch, who I don't think I've ever seen him talk. I don't know if I've seen him in another role.
He had Men in Black. And
he had a lot of lines.
He doesn't talk, you know, but...
Oh, yeah.
He
Dude,
kind of does. But he didn't talk in...
quite a few lines.
In Star Trek Next Generation either, because he was Deanna's mom's... the guy that followed her all over the place, and
my
he
brothers,
never spoke.
sisters, cousins, former roommate.
That's it. Is it Erwin Keyes is Bork, the guy with the silver teeth? He just has that face where you're like, I fucking know that dude. He's in everything, and he's basically the character from Blazing Saddles. I want to say Donk, but Mongo. Donk is from Crocodile Dundee. But he's Mongo, kind of the same character again, just Australian. But I could not get over, like, if you guys want to be a comedy, Western sci-fi, then do it. Yeah. And honestly, it could have rivaled. But then they go, no, now we want to be a serious Western. Okay, no, now we want to be a creature feature. No, now we want to, like, fucking make up your mind somewhere in this movie.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, people have mutant powers. We find out that you were talking about Gaunt. It's not that he just has a knack. We find out that's like his power. He just knows when someone's gonna die, and he goes there. And that we find out that. And then we find out our lead dude, who is sold to us as a pacifist, Zach Stone, I think is what his character name is.
What a fucking hero name, dude.
Oh, they wasted a great name on this dude. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
But
and I didn't think he was a bad actor either. I was kind of like happy with his performance and stuff. Except for the empath stuff. Like that I was fine until he started doing that shit where he was like, like you feel all the pain. I was like, stop. Just stop what you're doing.
Like, he's literally Deanna Troi in this fucking thing. I mean, just because I talked about him. But it's like, and he overacts it. And I don't know, were you just not being directed well, which is probably a lot of it.
I don't think so. I don't think they know what an empath is either, because I was like, he just feels pain. Like, no, he would be feeling like,
he would. Like, someone's sad, he would be sad. If someone's angry, it was totally pain related. And I kind of like that, but they didn't do it well enough. That's my issue.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't catch on to the fact that he was an empath. So I'm like watching this. I'm like, why the fuck is he acting like he's getting hurt when there's the 40 lashes happening? Or when old buddy's getting, torn apart by the scorpions. I'm like, why is he, thriving in pain?
Yeah. So like, that's the reason why he left the town, is that I think he killed somebody and it hurt him and he felt it and he ran away, and everybody just thought he was
his dad, the marshal that's still there, that's at the beginning, basically like turned his back on him. He called him a coward. And
what a jerk.
Yeah.
I think Julie Newmar, Miss Kitty, was the one that was like, "Oh, darling, he's an empath," and that was like it.
Yeah.
Well, and there's a whole nother storyline. If you guys didn't read anything else about it, is Julie Newmar is supposed to be his mom, and she drops little hints at the end where he goes, "I never knew my mother." She goes, "She was a good woman." Yeah,
I remember that part.
And she kept looking at him and doing that whole, like, there's more to the story eyes.
She's over there twisting her fucking mustache.
Dude, she's from the original Batman, okay? That's what she knows.
That was the to be continued part, wasn't it?
So, yeah.
Like, spoiler alert, this movie ends says to be continued.
Because they filmed it in succession. They filmed Oblivion and Oblivion 2 back to back.
But did they like change all their equipment? Because I started watching Oblivion number 2 and it looked like it was a home video.
I don't know if it's ever been transferred. So
okay,
on Tubi,
that makes sense.
I didn't know this. I pulled up Oblivion and I watched it and I was like, okay, I was looking for Oblivion 2 and it's only the riff tracks. Then I saw Oblivion again, but it was on the VHS slipcover box. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Scream Factory, certain movies, they will put out the VHS rip.
Oh, wow.
To stream. And I started playing it. Dude, it has the tracking lines pop up, auto adjust, everything. So someone has digitally recorded the VHS rip and put it up on Tubi. And part of me was like, I kind of want to watch it this way, just to, because I think it would be a little bit more like not as cleaned up, where things are a little jerky and not, you know, not as fake looking, because it was designed to be seen this way. But no, part 2 literally was filmed right after, and then Paramount dropped Full Moon. They were no longer distributing them, and it took them 2 or 3 years. So it's like 94 and I think 97 before part 2 came out. But they were filmed back to back. Oh, wow. Everyone's comes back because they were all still there. And even Andrew Divoff plays another character in the sequel.
Well, yeah, he's in this one too, but it's a very brief
he's got 2 roles, which I like that, which means, can people actually see my face? And they're like, yeah, sure, we'll put you in a role. Einstein is what he's called.
Yeah.
And it's a cool little scene. You know, they're
I love fucking Isaac Hayes. That's what I'm saying.
Fucking butter. Oh my God, dude. So this isn't on Earth. That is one of the things that they try to tell you, but you kind of, it gets lost in translation because of all the pop references from Earth they keep bringing up. And gold is like dirt here. Like,
right? He pulls out a fucking fist size. He goes, fucking gold again, and throws it over his right shoulder.
Right.
But
so
the reason I could tell this wasn't on Earth was because of the crane arms that were holding fans to circulate air outside.
Those were awesome.
Dude, I'm like, what are the fucking purposes of these fans, man? Like, why?
They looked futuristic.
Did you think?
I don't know.
Did you think too when Red Eye first rolls into town at the beginning of the movie and he walks through?
I thought it was his for some presence. That's what I thought it was. I was destroying all that shit.
But it was only the ceiling fans, all and the fans. Lights. I was like,
anything electronic.
I was like, what the hell? This dude's just walking. What is he doing?
Maybe he puts off an EMP. I don't know. Like, that's what I thought.
Maybe
he pulls out the glow stick, dude, and his futuristic tiny 2.5-foot shovel that he keeps that motherfucking thing on him, dude. And he digs a hole, puts that little glow stick in the hole, and then covers it back up with his hands. I'm like, why didn't you just use your hands? Why carry that shovel with you?
So it does get under your fingernails, dude.
He's wearing gloves. He's wearing gloves.
You don't want to wear the leather out.
Okay, whatever, dude. But I wanted to know like that because he make a comment about it. But the sheriff, when he pushes his badge, like what it did, but apparently it's a force field, right? Like that's why he drove. Yeah. He fucking Wile E. Coyotes him, dude. He goes, "Come out here and stand right there. Don't move." And you see like, clearly.
Oh, it was hilarious. So whenever he buries it, you see like his hand had moved the dirt around. But when the marshal walks over top, it's like this perfect round mound that someone has formed like a sandcastle. And he's like, right there'll do. I'm like, Jesus, let's put an X on the fucking ground and just tell him to stand on the X.
Man.
And for anyone out there wondering, I think it's called draconium.
I think it's draconium. That's the rare earth.
It's like anti. Yeah. It shorts out like electrical stuff. So maybe that's why all that stuff.
That's what it is. That's what it did, because when the fembot comes running out there, like she gets too close and fucking breaks down. Yeah.
Yep.
So that they don't do good enough. Do a good enough job telling the viewer what they're seeing. And
oh no,
it'd be fine if there's this big reveal that they are able to nail later, but they do it in such a blasé passing fashion that you're like, you almost have to watch this movie like 2 or 3 times to understand even remotely what they were trying to do.
They say diamonds.
I watched it.
Are a girl's best friend.
I love Lash.
I watched it twice, and I caught a lot of this stuff on the second viewing. I was like, "Oh, okay, okay."
Yeah, I tried. I had to watch it twice because the first time was a struggle. Man, it was. I struggle bus. Like, to be honest, man. Like, I'm watching it because, again, I wanted more full moon out of this full moon movie, and I wasn't getting it. But at the end, picked up for sure. Like, I really did. Once he came back into town, the son.
Yeah.
Shit started getting okay after that, But what's the propaganda? The buttons that they wear.
We ride for red, or we.
I thought it was better red than dead.
Oh, that's what it was. Better red than dead.
That's like the communist slogan or something.
It's the best slogan. It's probably I should have came up with it first. So they won't do that anymore.
It's pretty close though. But you do realize that they did that just so they could do the joke. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. And they all take them off and throw them on the ground. I'm like, it's like they knew they were making fun of shit, but it only ends up making them the joke, not that they're making fun of other things. Like someone totally didn't read how to do parody correctly. And this guy's just like, that was funny. Let's make fun of it. George Takei, when he literally goes, hand me the tricorder. I'm like, motherfucker, this guy like literally just straight up took everything from Star Trek in this. Beam me aboard, Scotty.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. Whatever he fucking says.
Yeah. When Mickey messes, she goes, he goes, Jim, beam me up. I'm like, you motherfucker, dude. Like that.
Apology beam.
He's the town drunk, the town doctor, and he built the cyborg deputy.
Yeah, he's like the mechanic cybernetics guy too.
She's like, you were supposed to put an access pedal. Woman, I ain't got time to do this.
Dude. I was like, oh my God.
I'm a doctor, not a mechanic.
I was just losing it.
It is weird though seeing George Takei with facial hair though. Like I don't think I've ever seen him with a beard. But dude, I'm like, don't ever. I mean, well, he never did, but like, don't ever do that again, dude. Like, I need George Takei. I was waiting for an oh my, like, not gonna lie, just waiting for.
My.
Oh, my.
I think this is like just before that became like his catch.
Okay, man, that would have been. That'd have been.
It would have been awesome had they had done that more, but. I just don't know. And then we were talking about Julie Newmar. She literally does her Catwoman routine.
Literally.
I mean, she flat out, like, she holds her nails up and looks at him. She goes, just had them sharpened today.
Cringy.
It's like, oh my. And wearing a cheetah print dress. Like,
let's go upstairs and play strip poker. It's the only game I like losing at.
Oh my God. Dude.
That's actually a good one-liner, dude. Not gonna lie.
I'm not saying it's bad, but it was cringe as fuck.
It's cringe, dude.
Speaking of one-liners, one of my favorites in this movie was a little later after Gaunt tells Zach that his dad's dead now, and he's taking him back to Oblivion, and they stop at this one place where they end up tussling with one of Red Eye's minions, the guy that's passing out the badges that says "Better Red than Dead."
The Matador,
flaming, buddy, like in like that.
The fucking Matador, the one that like
whips out a knife and does a little dance and clicks his fingers, and we're like supposed to be scared of him. Like everybody's got a blaster on him, dog. What are you doing with a pocket knife,
dude?
But anyway, they get in a little fight, and the Gaunt shows up, and Zach's like, he's like, oh, the guy's like, oh, Zach, you're about to die. Look who's here. And he puts his gun up, and he's like, you ain't gonna shoot me. You said you wouldn't hurt nobody. He's like, I wouldn't, but you're standing where my gun's about to go off.
That was a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That was.
I was like, that's badass. I like that.
But I did like the continuity that they kept with Gaunt, like because he with the marshal, he catches him, and the marshal's like, wow, you're really good at that. And he goes, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
And that's not the first time he does that. Like there's like 3 or 4 other times where someone gets shot or they die, and he is there to catch them, and lay them down on the ground. I really like that a lot. That man is already 7 feet tall, and they gave him a fucking, what is it? The Galarian wheezing hat, where it's like a 4 foot tall pipe hat. Why?
Because it made him look like he's 9 feet tall.
Oh my, he's a giant, dude.
I just love the overacting of the townspeople when he walks anywhere into the saloon, any other room, like they're he thought Godzilla walked in the fucking place, that they are losing their shit. And you're kind of watching him going, I guess he was playing it neutral. Quite honestly, this is probably the best actor and role in the movie was Gaunt. But there's a little while where you're like, he's not quite a good guy. He's not quite a bad guy. It's like he's not on either side till like the very end, where he's more or less not helping, but encouraging Zack Stone, at the end for the final fight.
Do you
He's
think
almost like the Grim Reaper and all that?
Yeah, very much so.
Do you think he owes people souls?
I don't know. And this is going to be an issue. Like, I don't think this should have been a movie or a planned 3 movies is what they were planning to do. This would have been something that needed to be like a serial, like multiple little, like 1-hour episodes, flesh out this story.
Like, speaking of which, like after watching this, I was like, man, Firefly pulled a lot from this.
I have that note, dude, because
Zach was very much like Nathan Fillion's character. I mean, very much like, maybe not quite as a badass, but like otherwise.
Lose the empath, and it's Malcolm. I mean, really, I was getting those vibes like Joss Whedon fucking loved Oblivion.
Yeah, exactly.
Like straight up, dude. But I mean, it's not difficult when you're talking Western. I mean, that's an easy thing to pull off, but a Western sci-fi, and this is weird. This was not planned, but we just did Neon City on Give Me Back My Action Movies with Michael Ironside. And I had no knowledge of this movie going into it. It was a cold watch. It's a fucking sci-fi Western. It's a
Neon City?
Yeah, it's a stagecoach movie. The movie is about what's happening on this. It's a vehicle, but it's based off of an old Western called Stagecoach.
That's a great movie too, by the way.
Yeah. And it was like, this wasn't the greatest movie I've ever seen, but there was something about it. And I watched it a second time now, knowing what I was getting into. And I was like, holy shit, this movie's awesome. Like, it's really good. And then I watched Oblivion, kind of knowing it was Western, but I thought it was going to be way more sci-fi. But I'm also like watching this going, I kind of want to watch this like 2 or 3 more times, because I think my enjoyment is going to go up each time I watch it. Like, Joe Bob doesn't have very bad things to say about this. They covered it on his drive-in show, and he goes, everybody should watch this and give it a chance. You may not like it, but you may love it. I think there's something there, and they didn't quite get it right, but it's an endearing kind of thing. The more you watch it, the more you're like, I see what you're trying to do. You didn't quite get it, but man, there's still enough parts here that it's not like, oh God, this is just so fucking terrible, I can never watch it again. It's so bad that I kind of want to watch it again.
Yeah. I will say, just my second watch, I did enjoy it more. The comedy hit more for me too. Like, the first time I was like, why are they doing this? Second time I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. So I will say giving it another watch is pretty good.
Yeah, I do want to watch the riff tracks that's on Tubi of this, because like I said, it was a struggle bus trying to watch this movie, man. And I got about halfway through last night, and then when I watched it today, I started it from the beginning. The beginning part I really like, because again, it's probably because I let it marinate, and watched it again. So I mean, I don't know, maybe the riff tracks one will hit a little better because I have the context of what's going on already. Right. And then on top of, of course, Mystery Science Theater,
I think if you ever watch those movies, it was something with me when I watch like MSTK and the riff tracks, is you need to watch the movie or even almost have a little bit of history with the movie and then watch them make fun of it. So you're with them on the joke. But if that's the first time you're ever watching the movie as the riff track ones, I think you lose something a little bit. And I was like, I told Dustin, I was like, I don't want to watch that one before we record, because I don't want to be laughing about the jokes they made. I want to
Yeah.
make our own opinions on it and pick out our own. And now when we watch riff tracks, we're like, ha, we said that. We're all the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like, we know what you did, Wes Craven. We seen you take that eye and put it in that statue.
Tell me it's not. Tell me.
And no, that's exactly what it is.
It is.
That's awesome.
But I was getting like feelings of, you were talking about like Firefly, and I mentioned briefly about Saturday morning cartoon. Dude, I was like taken back to Brave Star.
I knew, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just Brave Star's just better written and animated.
Hell yeah.
It was fucking
Yeah.
Brave Star's awesome. But I got that vibe. Like Westerns and sci-fi, it's like peanut butter and jelly. It's like peanut butter
Absolutely.
and chocolate, dude. Like somehow it works. It's still fuck Fox forever letting Firefly go off the air. Like that was quite possibly one of the greatest shows I've ever like watched in that type of genre. I absolutely adore it. I have it on Blu-ray. There's just days I'll be like, I think I want to go through Firefly again. And now it's like I have one season and I can do it in like 2 days. But I get done and then I watch Serenity and then I'm like, God damn it, Fox. Every time.
You motherfucker.
Yeah.
More to your point on the Western sci-fi thing, by the way, I think that's why Han Solo works so well in Star Wars and why he's such a big deal and people love him and they just love that whole scoundrel side of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something about that on Tatooine, all that's my favorite part of Star Wars.
Same.
All that gritty,
every bit of it.
People trying to kill each other, trying to shoot each other, stab each other in the back. I love it.
It's why Mando, when he gets Cobb Vanth and all the Cobb Vanth, all those, I was just like, this is the greatest fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
And I don't like Westerns, like the old ones. Like I grew up watching them with my dad and they just never really grabbed me. Like, I remember the old Gunsmokes and Bonanza and shit like that. And I would just be like, oh, what else is on? I'm going to flip channels. But throw sci-fi in it. I am 1000%. It's like Steel Frontier.
I was going to say, we're looking at you, Steel Frontier.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Joe Laura.
Hey, Joe Laura would have really improved on Oblivion.
Oh yes,
that's where I kept making Mr. Yuma jokes while I was watching it. I'm like, ain't no time, Mr. Yuma. The whole time I'm sitting watching that shit, dude.
Oh, and we have a recurring theme in this movie, gentlemen, for the third fucking time on the show. Dude. Arm wrestling
over the top, baby.
With it's like the stipulations with a wild animal.
Dude, one of my favorite parts of the movie, and I'm going to talk about it later, is this whole scene.
We can talk about it now, Mickey.
I know, but we're gonna.
I know where he wants to put it later. Well, there's a character we haven't
is there a fucking post-credit scene, Mickey? Is there a post-credit
scene?
Oh, yeah.
Where
fucking
Stallone shows up.
Stallone just pulls up and it's out.
Where's that little monster at? I want to go.
Oh my God,
I'm putting together a team. We're gonna go.
Oh my God, dude! we gotta do that. We gotta put together arm wrestling tournament.
We gotta have our own arm wrestling tournament. But we got a character. Go ahead.
What was his name in fucking the Barbarians? The Jacko.
Yeah,
Jacko. And what did he play in?
Raul.
It's like the three faces of Foley at that point, dude. He's doing
We just need one more, man. We just need one more.
We need to hunt down another one.
I bet we could find one if we look hard enough.
Yeah.
But there's a character we haven't talked about a lot, which is Buteo or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He is, I'm only going to say native because it's not on Earth. He is the native.
He's a good actor.
Very good actor.
I thought he was a good actor.
I believed him. I think he played it well.
I like the way he talks.
I like the way he talks. Dude, Andrew Divoff sells every fucking line out of his mouth in this movie.
I wish it was a little more menacing, though. Like, I wanted him not to sound like just... This was before Wishmaster, though. I get it.
I liked it.
I wish it was a little bit more menacing.
Villain vibe.
Give me a little bit more menacing. Like, make me believe... Because they made the Lurch character, the Gaunt, and then the Cyborg. Like, they gave them, like, voice enhancers to make them sound like what they're supposed to be. Why didn't Andrew Divoff get a little bit of a tweak? The fembot is what I was thinking about.
That's Meg Foster. Okay, it's those icy fucking blue eyes, dude. That's Evelyn, man. Dude, whenever she's all like broken and they really modulate her voice, I was like, God damn it! It sounded like from He-Man when she's going over the intercom talking to Skeletor. I'm like, fuck yes, this is awesome. But this Buto guy is the one that does the arm wrestling too, and he's the native character. He is a life debt to Zack Stone because he saved him from the baby. Was it Night Scorps or something like that? Yeah.
And, he said, "Get over here."
And, dude, those things with two fucking tails, they were cool as shit. Badass. They reminded me like of, Clash of the Titans.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Ray Harryhausen stuff. Yeah.
Yes. I loved it, man. And then it was like, that's just the baby one. I'm like, oh, that is setting up something later in the movie, and I can't wait.
Yeah. You know who else had two scorpion tails? Scorpion and Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Did he have two? I forget.
He had two little hand things. Yeah.
Yeah. You know who else was in that movie? Sindel.
Yeah. wearing the reverse assless chaps.
All chaps are assless, right?
Yeah, all chaps are assless. Yep.
I was digging her character pretty good. Like she's really into this one until she starts groping old girl towards the end of the movie, and I'm just like, that's a little much. It's PG-13. PG-13.
That's the villain, though. That's how villainous she is, man. I ain't mad at anything she did in this movie, dude.
Nah.
Like how Mickey was looking at Linda and Hands of Steel, swoon by her. Dude, when she turns around wearing that top hat, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know who you are. And then they have the reveal. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a second. You'd hear "foxy lady."
When she revealed, she almost reminded me of is it Zatanna from DC, where she has the magic outfit and everything. Like when she turned around, I was like, holy shit, that's like a live action Zatanna right there.
Charlie, I don't know. Don't get me started on Zatanna.
I know, man.
But then she whips off the trench coat, and I'm like, woohoo!
Yeah.
And then she brings out the whip.
Her name is Lash. I love it.
I did like how the whip was futuristic though, because it other than she would give the people the lashes, but it was more than just a whip. It was like electric, it had current.
She had an electric whip,
which I thought was really tight, like that. Because you know how I am with these, and I always ask you guys the questions. Like Steel Frontier is a good example. It's supposed to be futuristic, but their weapons look very primitive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this one, the only one that has a futuristic weapon is Andrew Davoff's character and Lash, but everyone else has like the fucking 6-shooter.
Yeah,
or stuff like that. Like, it's not the it's I guess is that the ground of the movie because it's not supposed to be Earth, which I don't understand.
This is like the year 3030 something, and it's supposed to be like they know of Earth. Like it's almost like I feel like Earth people left it, now they've populated it. It's like Firefly. You've got the outliers, and this is one of the outlier planets. So Meg Foster's gun has a futuristic sound to it, but she
has her fucking finger gun, Charlie. I don't want to hear it.
No, she has a gun at the beginning because it gets shot out of her hand. But did you guys pay attention? And I guess it could work because it's sci-fi and maybe it needed it. But when the marshal gets shot and she falls on him and reaches for his gun, there's a goddamn battery compartment in the handle of his gun. And I'm like, it's a fucking toy gun that made
I didn't see it.
The laser sounds.
No, what? It's like the sparking.
I gotta go get it,
dude. You gotta look at when she reaches and you look down and it's in the handle. Is worthy. Like we grew up with them. They look like guns without the orange tips. And I swear it's either the sparking one or the one that would do all the futuristic sounds and all that shit. There's a fucking battery compartment on this 6-shooter. And I lost my shit.
Dude, and at one point they bust out a laser pointer. He's like, this right here will get you. And shoots him with the fucking laser pointer, dude.
I love it, man.
I just wish Andrew Davoff, like the way he looked, monstrous, awesome. I wish he just sounded, a little bit more menacing, because that would have made the character more terrifying. Why are people afraid of him?
I mean, I get where you're going, but I also kind of with Mickey a little bit here is had this gone more full moon where it's supposed to be like on the edge of maybe even a horror. Yeah, I would want Divoff being like that
Yeah.
gravelly
Yeah.
Wishmaster talk. But because they were dancing around more of a comedy, I kind of dig the voice he does in this one and the way he, look at that, just the way he points shit out in the movie. But I'm wanting it to be a comedy. You're wanting it to be more horror. That's
not even a horror, just like he's a monster, like he's an alien. Why does he sound like me?
Yeah.
Just that was the little bit, but
maybe you sound like him. Why you gotta be a speciesist?
Species. The best way to describe it, dude, like now that I think about it, he sounds a lot like Edgar from Men in Black.
Dude, I was going to say that. Yes.
Yeah.
How Vincent D'Onofrio just like his mannerisms are just when he talks.
Sugar, water.
Like that. Like, okay, cool. All right. But man, when he gets his arm blown off,
that was awesome.
That was so cool.
Fuck yeah. And then
I
he
was
grows
not
back because he's a lizard.
I was waiting. I was like, please let his arm grow back. This would be epic.
That's what I messaged today because I was like, because when that scene happens, his arm gets blown off and they walk him in and he sits him down. His henchman's like, he's like screaming, like, oh, he's like, what's wrong? I bet it hurts. He's like, you're standing on my foot. And dude, this effect is badass. It's practical. It's like a stump and they're pushing this like articulated, like bone looking thing out. It's like, I kind of wish Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield had done it when they bought the lizard. I was like, that's how you should have done the regeneration scene with the lizard. It's gory. It's gooey. There's like white pus coming off of it. Mm-hmm. Even his henchman's like, ew.
Yeah. But dude, I love that. That's like the full moon. I was like, if there's I wouldn't even say a little bit more gore like that. Like, give me a monster effect, at least.
Yeah.
But I do see what you're saying. Like, I understand they're trying to appeal to the masses. They want to appeal to not
they
just
thought they were appealing to
they
the
were
masses.
trying to. Yeah.
That's again, they didn't know what they were doing in this. Like, it's apparent when you watch the movie. I don't think any amount of editing can fix it. I honestly don't think anything was really cut. I think this is almost like, just put it out there. But yeah, and I think that's all this movie was really missing, because you had the people that could pull off a special effect like that was fucking amazing. You had really good actors if you had a director that could direct them. Like, even the script isn't terrible. It's just presented badly. And if you're going to do it as a parody where you want it to be badly, you need to know what the fuck a parody is. That's not just making jokes with pop references that people are going to go, oh, badges, I get it. Or Great Scott. Like, literally, George Takei yells a Doc Brown line in this movie. I'm like, dude, that's not even your franchise. Stick to Star Trek, okay?
It's not even your planet. That's one thing. Again, like, I mean, you're talking about all these pop culture references or like the zingers that they give. Like, how the fuck do they know what badges are? Or how do they know what a native... Like,
who do they know who Pocahontas is?
Pocahontas, yeah, exactly.
when Meg Foster saves old dude, she goes, Geronimo! I'm like, how the fuck does she know who that is? And that's where that works the best in this entire movie, is her knocking him away yelling Geronimo.
Yeah, man. But I don't know. Like, I don't want to deter anyone from watching this movie because it is a good time. It really is.
Yes. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
I think I don't want to like sway anybody to go in it with a certain mindset, but I would say go into the mindset with it being a comedy. And I feel like it comes out better that way. That's how I did it the second time I watched it. And I was like, I like it more because I was watching it like I would watch a comedy.
Yeah.
You know?
I think my first time watching was, I was going for something maybe a little more Steel Frontier-ish, a little more adult themed sci-fi Western. I mean, there's no getting away from the Western of it. So you know what you're getting into. And there's a fucking lizard on the cover. So if you can't put two and two together that this is a sci-fi Western, but it's this either BPG or BR.
Yeah.
That's where they didn't know where to blur. And honestly, I think it's the only reason they got a PG-13 is because whoever had to rate this thing was like, the fuck do I do? Part of this is like, kindergarten and the other part's, college. And I don't.
What did I just
PG-13.
watch?
That's almost everybody.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this, there is a character on here that I'm like, you shoehorned her in, and she has no reason to even be in this movie, and that's Maddie, the
shop owner.
The shop owner.
Oh my god.
The love interest that is literally shoehorned into being the love interest, and Red Eye's infatuated with, Lash is fucking infatuated with. And I'm just like, dude, that had to be her first acting gig. When she tries to stop him from whipping the native dude, like I swear she just like falls and Lash catches her, or I think it's the other guy that catches her. I'm like, a little bit more. I take another couple takes. Let's try that once or twice more. Put a little feeling into it, not just here I am. Don't do it anymore.
She had a pretty good scene in the shop when they were wrecking it.
Oh, she pulls the gun.
She whips out the gun.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, that was the only time I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Because I forgot what she said. Like, y'all stop twitching, or I start shooting, or something like that.
Y'all stop smashing, or I'll start shooting.
Yeah.
Something like that. Old dude's holding the cash register above his head.
That's an Agent of Off goes, I guess it's time for us to go. Man,
Lash has a pretty good, and then she walks up and just like, what'd she do? Like kiss the barrel or lick it or something? She
blows into the barrel. She like you would blow the smoke. She blows into it and walks away.
It's what, Mickey?
It's badass.
It's more than that. Anyways.
Was Bork superpowered in this fucking movie? He's been shot 3 times.
Yeah, he's a tank, man.
Up. He gets torched in the face, Looney Tune style, like Yosemite fucking Sam.
Oh my dude. I never liked handguns, and her fucking wrist is a blowtorch.
I loved it because he rips her hand off.
If you point another finger at me.
Yeah. I love it later too because she saves old dude and he's like, I am indebted to you. What, name anything and I can do it for you. She goes, holds it up. She goes, can you give me a hand? I was like, God,
was that Buteo? Because she had the hots for him.
Yeah, Buteo. But she was like, yeah, can you give me a hand? And holds up the blowtorch on her.
Oh my God, dude.
Man, when she's like talking to him about like native men, I was like, what is happening right now? She's like, I heard they're sensitive and they have big, and he goes, feet? Yes, feet.
She's a cyborg. Charlie.
Hey,
do you know what a cyborg is?
No, Preston. Will you tell me what a cyborg is?
I don't know. Apparently, this lady they can tell what her fist and her hand looks like in this.
It's like, I want it. Like, I hope in the sequel that she can launch her fist off like it's a rocket.
Oh my God! Like fucking.
Dope.
Like, what's his Sinbad and Jingle All the Way?
Yeah. Launches that giant fucking fist at him. But before we get into the things though, we got to talk about this ending. And like, this is like holy shit, you guys finally figured out what you were doing with this like final showdown. They kidnapped the girl, yada yada yada. Zach's on
distress,
he's now the marshal. And what was it? He goes, what, you can make me the marshal now? She goes, in a couple more drinks, I'll make you emperor. I was like, I love that. But he gets in this like tussle with Red Eye, and it's okay, it's all right. And they get him knocked down, and Red Eye shoots him with this like you said, the laser pointer.
The laser pointer.
And I'm like, what? And it doesn't really do anything, and he's reacting, and we don't see it, but he's got his dad's badge, the force field. So it saved his life. And then he knocks Red Eye off this cliff. And what is it? Maddie's down there and these scorps are like trying to eat her.
Didn't Gaunt catch him first? Like on the cliff? Like he kicks him and Gaunt catches him?
Gaunt? Yeah, I think.
So Maddie is running from him and he shoots her in the leg.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself.
That's why it's a misdemeanor at that point. So he shoots her under the kneecap.
I thought he shot her in the ass. Honestly, I was like, "Dang, you got her right in the butt cheek."
Jumped up and bit me in the buttocks. It was a bullet, wasn't it?
I got the ice cream.
Yeah, but, no, she gets shot, and that's when he hulks out on Red Eye and fucking catapults him down into the canyon.
Yeah. And it's a pretty good fall.
He sticks him in the eye with the thing.
Oh,
the scar.
That's what it was.
The other eye.
He stabs his good
brown
eye.
Yeah, his brown eye.
And he spins around into Gaunt's arms, and all Gaunt does is pull the badge out of his eye, and he reels back, and I think Stone like kicks him or punches him, and he falls down, and he lands. He's still alive, falls down this fucking cliff. And the Scorps now go after him because he makes a comment about they can smell blood and there's more blood on him.
Yeah, because he makes that comment right at this point with Maddie. He's like,
with
she's
Maddie.
fine until they smell the bloodshot.
And they get down there. Dude, I love this. I was like, how far are they going to go? But they literally do like a little claymation red eye. And these Scorps are pulling him apart like piece by piece. Because I was like, I messed up and I was looking through IMDb and I didn't look at the name, but I saw Andrew Divoff is in the sequel. And I was like, well, he's going to survive because Mickey had already said it's a to be continued. And then I watch him get ripped apart and I'm like, how the fuck has he come back from that? And then I was like, oh, he regenerates. And I swear to Christ, the very next line is Gaunt and the other dude talking and like, do you think he can heal from that? And Gaunt's like, there's no way he'll ever heal from that. And I'm like, they fucking kill, but he has a whole other name character in the sequel. So I was like, oh shit, they really killed dude, like tore him to pieces with these Scorps. And it's like, it was so cool. So cool. Stop motion.
All while Zach is up on the fucking cliff.
God.
Just feeling every minute of it, dude. And it was awful. But that makes me think about it now because is he only an empath if he touches you?
No, I think it's any, because he's feeling the dude out there that's getting whipped. And I guess they probably would have touched, but I think it's anywhere he's close by. I think he feels
because I don't think he felt getting shot.
No, look, there was a lot of non-continuity in that empath shit because there's a lot of times where he's in a room where people are getting fucked up and he's like not reacting. He's
out there they kill half the town. Out there with his fucking 6-shooters like this. Just fucking
that was the most Wild West moment in this. They literally had a dude fall from the balcony and I'm like, yes.
It was that was probably where it picked. That was good, man, for me.
No, I like that.
With Red Eye getting ripped apart and I was like, this is badass. And then just watching him do that took it away from me. I was like, I don't even this is goofy.
I could have done away. I could have like make it where I don't know. I just take the empath shit out. Just take you could have come up with another way for him to have left town.
Just make him like not like killing. Like I just don't like killing.
Yeah,
man. I really
you could have
like
literally made him like the man who just kills only when he has to. How many action movies have we ever? Look at we just did Perfect Weapon. You know, you go your entire life trying to avoid killing people. I know, man. I got the power, but
shit.
I got the empath.
There you go, man. Yeah, dude,
but yeah, and I guess the Lash takes off because I read that the sequel is Lash is now the main villain that they're chasing down.
The shiver eye patch.
I did watch about 15 minutes of it, and she's in the beginning of there, and she's like running that little bar that they ran into. You know, when
the other bar,
back.
in the other town.
The shiver eye patch.
Like, I don't care. No, she doesn't.
No eye patch. She doesn't get hurt in this movie.
She's wearing Andrew Divoff's red eye thing. She's wearing the jewel, but you see like her eye through it blinking.
I'm hoping Andrew Divoff comes back as Red Eye's brother or some shit. So he's still in the same outfit and just
Professor Screw Eye.
they just put the patch on the other eye.
Yes.
Oh, but or it's like some other type of like, you know, body morph, like he has a hook hand or some shit like that.
That would be hilarious. You killed my brother. That's all. I just want him to come back and get Zack Stoner. Like, you killed my brother. I'm here to kill you. All right, let's get into the things. That's the end of that one. So, what are we doing? We do Kill of the Week first, right?
Yep.
All right, Kill of the Week.
The boss says we're dealing with John Mortis.
Really? I heard he beat a guy to death with a toilet seat.
What? No way.
It's true. They also said he killed a man with a soft pretzel. Whoa! I don't even know which one of those sounds cooler.
It's definitely the pretzel.
Oh,
Fucking, I want a pretzel.
I know.
Real bad.
Always I want some pretzel and some hot cheese right now. Stat.
Plastic cheese. There we go, baby.
Mickey, we've hoisted this movie onto you, so why don't you give us your favorite kill out of Oblivion?
All right, so I kind of left it ambiguous earlier because I wanted to talk about it now.
Sure.
The arm wrestling scene with the little creature that is poisonous or whatever he is.
His fucking underbite.
He reminded me of a ghoulie immediately. I was like, that's
Yeah.
a goddamn ghoulie. And like, they're just going at it, and he hops over to Buteo first, and you're like, uh-oh, he might get him. And then he hops over and like latches onto the dude's neck. It's gory. It's gruesome. I loved it. But that's not the kill of the week. Kill of the week is my man and just blows that thing away, and it is wonderfully done, in my opinion. You see its little pieces fly off, and it's slimy and gross.
Red Eye shoots it
like,
off his face. It's so
it goes like
good.
flat on his back, and I was like, I love that. I want to watch that was more like, I think, what you were looking for with the full moon stuff. Like, it was gross and monstrous and awesome.
No, absolutely. And that was, we didn't talk about because I knew was where Mickey was going. The arm wrestling meant nothing. It was about who the creature was going to pick to eat. Like, you could have won and the creature would have still eat you. So it had nothing to do with arm wrestling. Not like, Hands of Steel with the snake. This is just like, because this little thing had personality. I swear to God. It's like looking at one dude.
It was a ghoulie.
And it's kind of grinning. I got ghoulie and that fucking frog in Return of the Jedi sitting outside of Jabba's palace that eats the little thing. But and it's just like, looks at the one dude, and then it turns around, it shows its teeth, and it looks at Mateo, and he's like, yeah, one of you motherfuckers gonna get fucked up.
Dude, all Mateo needed to do was go at it.
Or bring down that hand of Stuja! The hand of Stuja!
Chop that shit!
Awesome. All right, Dustin, what's your kill of the week?
That's mine too. I was gonna go with the arm wrestling scene with the little frog monster, man. Like, that's what I wanted out of this whole movie, dude. And I got it there, and I got it at the end.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with that little frog man.
You two picked that one, so that means I'm gonna go with Red Eye getting torn apart by the Scorps at the end, because it was one of those moments where I was like, this is so low budget. I could imagine them just doing it off camera, and he's dead. They show it painfully long, and I was loving it when I say painfully for Red Eye. There's like they're like toying with him, and then they like rip an arm off, and you're like, oh, okay, that can grow back. And then they like fight it, and they rip him directly in half and start munching it. Like, one of them eats his head, and I was like, this is awesome. I wanted more. Like Dustin, I wanted more of that, but I did love the little creature that got shot. And it made me laugh too, because the beginning of this movie, we don't see it, but there's like this cool little like bird looking thing sitting on the sign. And we never see Divoff's face at the beginning. All you hear is, and then feathers fall, and population changed from like 399, and he takes a red bloody finger and makes it 398. I was like, was that bird one of the population? Like, does he have an address? Was that the mayor?
Or was that foreshadowing what he was about to do to the marshal?
Oh, there you go. I like that.
You son of a bitch.
That was beautiful.
That was good.
Right on.
There you go.
I guarantee you they didn't think of that when they filmed it.
No.
I know, right?
No.
It's like 30...
It was definitely the bird.
Yeah, it was definitely the pretzel.
All right, let's do our poster.
Come on, you guys are making this too easy. You looked way tougher in your mugshots.
All right, this is where we go. Does the poster live up to the movie, or does the movie live up to the poster? Either way you want to look at it. I'll start it. I say it does. It's a Western. Divoff is like the main draw to pick this thing up. Like, I feel like as a kid, if I'd actually seen this in the video rental store, I probably would have picked it up. And it being PG-13, my dad would have been like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Never would have questioned it. But I think, it looks like a Western. There's an alien on the front, so there's a sci-fi, which definitely would have made me turn it over and read it. And I guarantee the back would have made me watch it. So I'm gonna say, yeah, I think the movie lives up to the movie poster. Dustin, what about you, bud?
Yeah, I mean, looking at it now, it definitely, and you guys keep talking about it, it looks like a Star Trek poster. Like it has like the side profile of two people. It has a scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's nothing that there's this little fucking frog guy in the trailer playing. I don't think there's anything they could have done to this poster to make the movie any better. But
no.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I feel like the poster definitely feels the vibe of the movie.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna say, if you guys haven't pulled it up yet, pull up that Shout Factory retro VHS cover. It's on IMDb. If you go to the photos, it's badass. Like that one wins. Like that is.
Oh yeah.
It's got the little orange sci-fi sticker in the corner. It says Shout Factory TV at the top, and it's like you see. Yeah, that ain't John Stone or whatever his name is, Zach Stone on the cover either. Like that cowboy looks badass. He's got a robot arm. Dude, that looks awesome.
That is pretty cool.
In 3031 is when this is.
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, I like that a lot better.
It's in IMDb if you go to the photos and scroll.
But if that was the poster, this movie would totally not live up to that.
Yeah, I think the movie lives up to the original cover.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of blah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it's like I would.
Dude, look at this Japanese poster, dude.
I definitely would have grabbed it. Yeah, that was
it's still on IMDb.
I'm looking at the European one on here real quick too. That's actually not bad.
Oh, I like that Japanese one. That's dope.
That's a fucking poster.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the Mac Daddy right there.
There's some cool
posters. There's the VHS one's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's like a retro look.
Bro, I'm gonna find that Japanese poster. That's sick.
Yeah. So Mickey, you say the original definitely.
I mean, it holds. Yeah, it lives up to it because I mean they're both. I'm not gonna give anything away about the ratings, but simple.
Yeah, it doesn't oversell the movie. I guess is what it would be.
Yeah,
I can go with that. I actually want to turn that little green dude into like a profile pic on a bunch of shit.
I'm probably gonna remake the poster remake the thumbnail for the episode.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should. All right. Well, since Mickey already kind of led into it, we're gonna rate this bad boy. Let's see whether this is
badass, basic, or bomb.
So let's rate this bad boy and let's find out if this movie is badass, basic, or bomb.
Okay, but are we talking Predator Arnold, Running Man Arnold, or like Batman and Robin Arnold?
Man, are you ever going to use the Eurotrash one?
No.
No.
I deleted it. Gone forever.
Well, I feel like we need to remake it now that we've done these. The handful we've done, Mickey had now has like an arsenal.
I do need to make some more.
To make a new one.
That's totally fine. That's a plan. We're good. This one works.
Eurotrash.
No.
Eurotrash Jalal Mercy or whatever the fuck his name is.
Mickey, let's let you lead this bad boy off.
Yeah, so we're going to rate this thing much like the poster. It's basic, right? Again, everything we've said already, it doesn't know what it wants to be. There's parts of it that are like, oh man, that is badass. And then there's parts of it's like, I don't get it. Why? So, I mean, we're just going to average it out, right? Just give it the old basic.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're going to let Dustin go last. I'm going to go next.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where, again, I think I struggle with just having 3 tiers. I think I would, if I had to, I'd be like, this is like a basic plus. Like there's some cool badass things in it. I just can't call it badass.
Right.
I do want to watch it more. I just don't think it'll ever get to that level for me. Cause I'll just be, man, if you'd only done this, or man, if you'd only done that, and it'd be so much better. I don't hate this movie. I do. I think I would recommend it to people if they, especially if they enjoy Full Moon or just these kind of cheesy beat. I mean, if you listen to the show, you're probably going to dig this movie, at least enough to watch it. So yeah, I'm going to go basic. So Dustin, what say you, brother? You're not.
Do it.
We have no nostalgia to this. You're not going to hurt anyone's feelings.
No, I am actually going to go in the same vein as you, Charlie. I think Basic Plus is a good place to put this because there is stuff I've really liked about this movie.
Yeah.
There are also things that I feel like didn't need to be there. You know, I mean, I feel like the runtime is a little too long, but I can look past that, you know. But it's enough for me. Like, this is the type of shit I like. You know, like I like Full Moon. You know, I like monsters. I like, you know, this setting, like the mix, like you're talking earlier, chocolate and fucking water, dude, with cowboys and Indians or cowboys and aliens.
Yeah.
You know, I dig that shit a lot. And yeah, I'm going to go Basic Plus, man.
I dig it, man. I like how we've tweaked our own rules, and I'm totally here for it. We need that middle. I was expecting more like Dustin to go basic minus negative basic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like it's not quite there yet, you know. It's like
but I didn't I don't think it's a bomb. I was never bored in this movie either. You know, like even when stuff where I didn't understand it, stuff was going on and I was like, okay, I was ready for the next scene. My wife could not finish this movie. She got through like an hour and she's like, I'm done. I'm done. She goes, why are you guys?
There's not enough boobs in it.
She's like, why are you guys watching this? I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, it's not action. It's a Western. She didn't see the last 30 minutes where I really think it like earns that action moniker that it does. It fits it. There's not machine guns, but man, there's a kick-ass shootout. And I swear she left like a minute before the shootout happened. And I'm like, oh, you're missing all the best shit.
What you should have done was like,
made that bed just a lie in it.
You know what you should have done? You should have started yelling and getting excited because you said that's how she gauges the entertainment of the movie.
Shit!
And then you see her like look out the door of your bedroom and like look at you and then like start making her way back out to the living room.
I'd be like, yo, now, yeah, you don't get there. Got to finish watching it. Don't get.
You already threw the towel in.
Go get me a beer.
Or a Starburst ice drink.
That's right. Oh, God. So, yeah, that's Oblivion, man. And I was unsure how tonight's conversation was going to go after we all watched it.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel like we all had fun with it. And I don't feel as bad saying that I want to watch it like 2 more times.
Sure.
And really like know what they did and now just kind of look into, okay, what were you doing? I was like, oh, there's that joke I kind of missed. There's a lot of one-liners in here that it's so rapid fire, you almost don't catch or can't remember the really good lines in this movie.
Go back. When you do watch it again, pay good attention to the funeral scene where he's...
Are you fucking serious where they're playing bingo in the middle?
It is.
It's
is
Thursday.
Twice as funny the second time where I was laughing out loud a few times.
Oh my God,
I
dude.
kept hearing like B13. I'm like, didn't they say something like, oh, it like everyone goes, it's
bingo.
It's Thursday. Like
the sign behind him, it says bingo with the arrow pointing up. And they're like, couldn't you have rescheduled it? He goes, we've had bingo on Thursday nights every night.
It wasn't as funny the first time. The second time, I was laughing out loud. I was like, this is funny.
All right, see that makes me look forward to watching it again even more.
Oh,
that's so good, so good. All right, well, I feel like that was a success. Go check out Oblivion. It's on Tubi. I think it's on Prime or Freevee or one of those that's out there. And there is a riff track, so watch it first and then watch the riff tracks, and then you'll be in on the jokes. I feel like, and I don't know if we'll ever try to pull 2 onto the show, but one day I'll just be like, it's time to watch 2. I just want to see what they like. Maybe I'll understand their thought process. Cause if you go, we're doing a trilogy. You don't want to show all your cards in the first movie. You want to be bringing things in as it goes. So maybe there's a couple of, endearing story plots that we needed to maybe enjoy part 1 a little bit more. We'll see.
They better not end that second one on a to be continued either.
I would laugh.
What they're gonna do with that second one is it's gonna have Zach, sitting here with a gun pointed at Blue Eye, and Blue Eye goes, "Zach, I got something to tell you." And Zach's like, "What?" He goes, "I am your father."
No, he's the one that tells him Miss Kitty's like his mom.
Yeah.
And they gotta have a Darth Vader moment, dude. Like that's what's gotta happen.
Yeah, but it's got to be like like they're making fun of shit. It has to be like I'm your uncle. Some weird Spaceballs.
Yeah. What did he have? The special? That's what I had.
No. Gotta get the sandwich. Check, please. Dustin, tell everybody what you got going on. You're back, aren't you?
We are back, baby.
Yeah.
Just posted by the time this comes out, our 100th episode had already come out.
Yep.
But we are in the middle of the month of Dustin's Never Seen. So we got a cool lineup for there. We have Coraline. We have Freaked. And I know you guys are going to be stoked because I finally get to watch Temple of Doom.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
So
never seen Temple of Doom.
Dude, last Dustin Scenes month was Raiders. Was the first time I ever seen Raiders.
Like, I understand Freaked. Freaked is a weird, off-the-wall movie not everybody knows about. I love it. I enjoy that movie. But Raiders?
Yeah, dude, I've only seen Raiders for the first time when we did it.
Damn.
I've never seen Last Crusade, but I do know the no ticket joke.
No ticket.
That's but yeah, we're doing that, and that's really about it. Charlie, what about you, man? What you got going on over at Give Me Back My Action?
Oh, August is pretty much fuck it month. We did a quick half a month of Neon, and did Possessor in Neon City, basically because I still wanted to do Neon City this month. And I do believe after this episode, the one that came out before it will have been, the hell did we cover? Oh, Pete's pick. Jesus Christ. Vampires from 1974, but it's spelled with a Y.
With a Y, okay. Yeah.
Lesbian vampires.
Sexy.
Dude.
It's British, and there's there's a lot of licking.
I'm in.
That's it.
This is the closest to porn Pete has ever gotten on the show. Like, it's...
I'm in.
Listen, Mickey. He's like, you just keep upselling, sir. I'll take 2. Supersize me right now. And then we got some other stuff coming out at the end of the week, or at the end of the month. So, Mickey, what you got going on over at Nerd Initiative?
Same old, man. Comic book reviews dropping every Wednesday. Although there are some toy and action figure reviews, long form videos I'm posting on YouTube if you guys are interested in that. I got a couple up already, a Street Fighter one and an interesting little Crocker, kind of looks like Leatherface.
I saw that. I'm interested
TMNT.
in that thing.
Very cool figure. So yeah, those videos are up anytime on Nerd Initiative YouTube channel.
Yep.
Why are you posting them on YouTube and not TikTok?
I do. They're just shorter.
Yeah. And
fucking TikTok hitting us. What the fuck?
TikTok hates us all. So
yeah. I'm over that.
Yeah.
I like originality. What do you mean it's me?
I did this.
What do you mean?
I made this.
But yeah, and again, you can find us over on TikTok. Dustin's running the B action side of that, and it's awesome videos all the time. Mickey's on TikTok, Instagram, same as me over at Give Me Back My Action. Nate's still running Give Me Back My Horror. You can find us everywhere, wherever you're listening. Please rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple. Leave us a review over on Apple. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. It sounds a little weird because this is like literally the first time we've taken a break before our recording. So it's like trying to get back into the saddle, even though this is the last episode of August. So we don't know what we're doing for September yet. But we will, if you pay attention to the socials, I'm sure we'll post something up about what movie is coming out next. We haven't picked it, have we, Dustin?
I don't think so.
I don't think we have.
I don't think we did yet. Well, I'm sure once we get off here, we're going to kind of chat about it a minute.
Obviously. So, yep, just stay tuned to the socials, and thank you guys for listening.
Don't just watch action.
Be action.
Mission accomplished.